What's up guys, welcome back to Easy Lives. Today we're going to be continuing our last 16 match against Kyren Wilson in the Players Championship Career Mode Snooker 19. We lead by 3 frames to 1 4 frames. Before I said last 16 I was about to say we're going to finish off against Kyren Wilson in the group stage. Thinking too much about football, clearly, and the group stage is long gone. We're at the finals just a couple of days away from when I'm filming this. Really hope England can win. 2-1's what everybody... 2-1 England seems to be the prediction, the universal prediction that everybody is saying. Literally everybody that I've spoken to. As if it's been fixed up, and if the result was 2-1, well, I've got to say, some bloody experienced football viewers out there. Left a red on for Kyren Wilson to the green pocket. If we haven't left that easy, well, we have left the easy one on. It's no 147. Still chance of a century if we do get it, and I just realised the camera angle's a bit off. Sorry about that. To use my famous line from a Warwickshire News and Weather video, some 5 years ago, 5 or 6 years, 5 years, yeah, 2016 I think that was, before the last Euros, you know. Let's not talk about England's run at the last, at the 2016 Euros. Wayne Rooney got a penalty in, to say the least. You know, we got to the second round at least. We got past the group stage. But I think Wales topped the group, I can't remember. Exactly. Wales then embarked on that semi-final run. But Kyren Wilson. Got something here going here. And boy, that does not sound good. Sounds very worrying. My Xbox is literally overheating. Because I had it on for about an hour. Silly. I'm just thinking after this frame I might go back to the main menu, just see if that Xbox cools down, because that is literally sounding like it's going to blow up. Like the fans have got literally, like, they're pulling out all the stops to keep the Xbox cool at the moment. The console itself is literally making all sorts of noises. I might go back to main menu and just see if it cools and see if that fan stops, because that's getting highly concerning. I think Kyren will be taking the opening frame here. If he pots this blue, I'll concede immediately. Just going to see if that Xbox control cools down. Yeah, that fan slowed down. Yeah, that fan slowed down now. I'm just going to see if it heats up again if I play this. So we've got one frame of this episode done. Didn't play particularly well in that frame. Left Kyren Wilson an early chance. And, well, he made a good break. So he's clearly not playing badly. So he's clearly got a fun match on. I'm not going to complain about that. I think Kyren Wilson would have probably gone on to a set. I don't know if he got onto a red from there. But, oh, well, you can't play against that. You can't make that up, can you? You can't make this up. Come on. This isn't fair. If he smashes the pack here, I'm literally just going to be like, okay, fine, he didn't go for it. He just thought he'd play that. Okay, he's left us. He's just left us the chance. He's just left us the chance. Got a cannon. but not really on much. Can I hit the black? Yes, I can. I can pot the black. I think that's what I'm going to have to go for. Nominating the black, of course. Okay, yeah, I'm signed in. Wait, am I not signed in? Yeah, I think I'm signed in. Right, okay, that's fine. It's all good. Jobs are good. We're signed in. We're winning. We're cooking. We're winning. Whatever you want to say. We are winning in this match, but I'm not talking about winning in that context. I'm just saying, like the phrase, we're winning. Ah, miles off. Miles off. I instinctively thought it was wrong, but I went with the sciencey angles thing there. Silly sometimes, but sometimes that's your instinct to go with the science, sometimes to go with your instinct. Instinct to go with your instinct. Well, that really is a good description. But yeah, 1 point, not very good. It was a risky cannon and it was very nearly perfect, you know. Half expecting to be pushed to the distance here. Would be annoyed, obviously, made that beautiful century a couple of frames ago. It really was marvellous. Oh, where did that come from? Okay. An unexpected miss, as Alan McManus always says. You should prepare yourself for chances unexpectedly, because you never know when you might get one. Well, he doesn't exactly say that, but he just says you should prepare yourself for chances unexpected. You should always prepare yourself. You should always be readying yourself in your mind when you're sitting there in your chair. Sorry about that. Just had a notification on my phone there. Yeah, a great way to play snooker, that is. Checking your phone, just a WhatsApp message. It's one of my friends WhatsApping, I think. Just take it out of my pocket, not to get distracted. Don't mean to be rude to you if you're watching, mate, sorry. Very nice, very nice. I wouldn't imagine my friend knows I'm making a video, so you know. Don't really talk about that kind of thing. I knew that was on. I knew that was on, and I actively was trying to not hit those reds in that position. I knew that was going to happen. I knew it. I knew that was on the cards. That was foolish. That was ridiculous. I shouldn't have done it. What a fool. What a complete fool. I just should not have been anywhere near those reds. I should not have tried to cannon them. I should have just tried to get to an easy red and gone for it another time. I may have gone away with this. The yellow's there though. This is getting tougher and tougher for Kyren Wilson, and you know, where he's left us a red on. We've only mistakes. Fouls only cost us 10 points. No century in this frame though, regardless of what happens now. It's really gently, that's missed. No? I'm always so pessimistic, aren't I? I think I'm just gearing myself up for the worst. Sometimes. I know it's in. Or maybe I'm just, yeah, because kind of I'm saying it thinking that's the worst that's happened. I think I might have fouled this. Okay, I did it again. I think I might have fouled this, knowing that there was a chance that I hadn't fouled it. Because obviously there's no point saying what I'm hoping, because you know what I'm hoping for, not to foul. You're hoping I know you know that I'm hoping to clear up. I'm not rooting for Kyren. I don't want to decide it here. Rooting for Kyren as Captain Goodspeed said in his Season 4 World Championship final against Kyren Wilson, in fact, in Snooker 19. Kyren wasn't like top. Kyren wasn't like world number 5, world number 6 when they made that game. He was world number 8. You know, still top 8. I don't think Kyren's ever been a top 4 player, but I think he will win a Triple Crown title very soon. I thought he was going to win the World Championship this year, you know, 2021. He was playing really well, especially after that Robertson game. I thought, yeah, this is Kyren Wilson's. He's got it in the bag. A rising star is going to claim this. You know, we've already had two surprise wins this year. You know, I'd be inclined to call Yan Bingtao a surprise win at the Masters. I can hardly call it. I'm not being rude towards Yan. I really like him as a player, in fact. He's my second favourite player behind Ronnie O'Sullivan. But I didn't expect Yan to win it, in all honesty. I didn't expect a debutant to claim a tournament, but it has happened before. The debutants winning events. In fact, the Masters has been won by a debutant back in 2008, I think, in Mark Selby. The Scottish Open, you know, in 2019, it was won by Mark Selby, a debutant. But, you know, he was only debuting because he'd opted out the previous 2 events, or 3 events, or whatever. And then thinking of the Scottish Open, how few events there had been, I thought, well, all these home nations, every time's a new events, aren't they all winning on the debut? But it doesn't really count. It's just like they're winning the first one. You could say Joe Davis won the World Championship on his debut. Yes, he did, but somebody was going to win that World Championship. I don't know if you noticed, but I changed Ronnie O'Sullivan's outfit. I think you might have seen it on last week's video. Sorry, not last week's. Yesterday, a couple of days ago. I don't know if I filmed that on the shootout episode. On Thursday, I think that's Thursday's episode. We lost in the 4th round of the shootout to Williams. We're only 2 in front. I thought we were winning. I thought we were on the cusp of victory. We kind of are in frames, but that was always a tough pot. It's a tough pot, and I think we're going to a decider here. But the green's safe, but it's pretty easy to get on for AI. I'd imagine he takes blue or black here. He plays black. Oh, right. Forget green. He ain't even on the yellow. Well, he is on the yellow, but it's tough. He tried it to the green pocket. Didn't get on it. Didn't get it in. Full stop. We're back at the table. I like my long pots. I'm a risk taker. I ain't someone who likes. I ain't somebody who finds safety exciting. And I don't hear applause, which worries me. Which worries me a lot. And it has cost me 4 penalty points. And what else is it going to cost me? Just 4 penalty points? And 2 more points. So it's not going to cost me the frame. Not just yet. Because it looked like we'd be nicely on the green, you know. All the times I was so pessimistic, and the time that I wasn't was the time that I really ought to have geared myself up. I mentally had geared myself up for going in. Well, mentally knew it was going to go in, but I hadn't geared myself up. I kind of could never gear myself up for disappointment. You don't know when he wants to be disappointed. You know. I'd like to close this match out in this frame. I wouldn't like to go to a decider just because, you know, I don't want to have to endure a decider. I'd feel like I'm not going to win this match then, because I'd literally had it in the bag. But I don't want to get too negative just in case it does go to a decider. Dave said I played the snooker. As a matter of fact, I didn't play the snooker. I'm playing snooker, but I didn't play the snooker. So if you get somebody in behind a ball in snooker, it's called a snooker. Is it called a pool if you do it in pool? I think it's just called a snooker. It's just being silly, that is. Did he go for the cut there? If he went for the cut, then this is closer to the pocket for me than it was for him, so I think I'll give this a go, but it's very tough. Oh, what a snooker. What a fluke. What a fluke. What an absolute fluke. This is so tough. This is so tough. I missed that by a very long way, so much so that I haven't really left it on. Well, I have, but it's very tough. Yeah, I'd say it's not easy. In real life, I wouldn't be too concerned, but in this snooker game, yes, I kind of am, because this is an easy pot on the game. Oh, what a pot that was. That was a very nice pot. And that is the frame. So, after just mentally preparing myself for a decider, oh my god, why did I play so badly in those 2 frames? Oh well, okay, never mind. Forget that. Let's just be positive now. We got a red. We've been given the first chance in the frame. As John Parrott says, all you want in a decider is a chance. All you want in a decider is a chance, and I've got a chance. I'm not too good at making the most of these kinds of chances when there's only 1 loose red. And my issue is, I've same problem as always. Not getting the right angle on the black, which you need to get almost immediately. So I'm going to play this softly and try and get onto that loose red. Well, here we go. I got an angle to get the right angle on the black. If that was lighter, I could have just gone in off the red. I could have just smacked the pack off the red. The Ronnie O'Sullivan shot, the Ronnie O'Sullivan style shot, I feel you could call it, because it's a shot Ronnie O'Sullivan does quite often. Good angle. I'd like to go into the red on the corner. It's a bit like an apex red, isn't it? But ideally, I just want to go into them and split them. Oh, that's a good split according to Neil, so those are the words you want to hear. It's a good split. This red goes to the middle, but it's tough. This red also goes to the corner. Nah. This red to the corner. Another tough pot. I think this is probably the best shot. It's not the easiest in the world. The only red we can leave is the one we're playing, if we miss it. But play the pot. Missed it. Oh, we haven't left the one we played, but we have left another red. They're talking as if that's a very straightforward shot. Maybe in real life, yes, I wouldn't have too many concerns. I'd probably get that in. In this game, the thinner the shot, even if it's a really short pot, it's very, very tricky. And that is a massive reprieve. Like, that is a massive reprieve. I expected to probably expected to be behind coming back to the table if I would ever come back. You know. So the fact that we've been given our chance back immediately feels great. So I've been gifted another chance. Now, take it. Really do need to take this. Yeah, you're lucky if you get a chance. Yeah, you should count yourself lucky if you get a chance in a decider. I've been given 2. Don't take any undue risks. Having another century in this match, well, that would just be a bonus. As lovely as it would be, it's not important. If I get the frame safe and the century still on, I'll focus on it then. Obviously, I will have it always in the back of my mind. In fact, why the hell am I bothering saying that? I have it at the forefront of my mind. Whatever I'm going to say, the century is always on my mind, and it's never going to leave me. I'm always going to be thinking about points and how many I can build up, I'm always going to be thinking of the maths of a century and all that kind of thing. Don't want to miss the chance. If I take all blues, I'll still make a century. I'll get 101, but forget that. And that's obviously provided I clear up. You can't get... If 101's the clearance, then, you know, you can't not clear up and expect to get the century, because if you miss, even if you don't get the black, you'd get 94, which isn't a century. So simple maths, simple as it sounds, but yeah. Just talking rubbish there to keep you entertained, keep myself entertained as well. Wait. So that's tricky, but that one I missed earlier isn't? No, that was easy, Neil. That was an easy shot, the one I just got in. That's why I got it. And I haven't played it that well, because I'm dead straight on this black. Having said that, this red pots into right middle pretty well, so I'm not going to complain too much. And there's a red into the yellow pocket as well. I'll probably play for that if I'm a bit closer to it. Another middle pocket shot.
He's playing this into the right centre pocket.
It's the pressure's insane.
21.
You want it so bad at this point. I don't know if I should go into them or if that's going to be a mistake because I might foul. So I'm not going to go into them because I don't want to risk fouling and regret it. And I don't think that the blue's the right choice there. Maybe Ronnie O'Sullivan shouldn't have taken the blue against Anthony McGill in the decider. Maybe he should have gone for the maybe slightly more missable green because he probably would have had an easy red. Or maybe there wasn't an easy red, I can't remember. But he left them all on for McGill. If that red hadn't aligned itself up perfectly over that middle pocket, that red had ran a little less or a little more, Sullivan would have been safe and probably in the quarter-final, but that's just the way it is. If Stephen Maguire hadn't got that outrageous fluke in that match against Tian Peng Fei, well, you'd think that Tian Peng Fei would have had at least the second round. He would have been playing another debutant in the second round, James Cahill, and he probably expected a Sullivan. And you never know, Tian may have gone on to make the quarters. Yeah, I don't think he would have got past Trump, but Trump did, of course, claim the title to complete the Triple Crown 2019. Going into 2019, well, he was only a third of the way complete, and he had been for over 7 years. And a few months into 2019, he had completed the Triple Crown. So yeah, it's amazing how things can turn around, isn't it? And by this point, it is confirmed that I'm talking a load of rubbish just to keep my mind off the pressure, and that is an absolute disgrace of a shot. Like, that is disgusting. This is giving me vibes of the Stephen Maguire quarter-final in the European Masters, having a huge lead and being so nervous that you're not able to convert it. Like, at one point I was flying and just playing for fun and thinking the AI was playing trash, and that's missed. Question on is, will I leave it? I don't know if the yellow's come to my... No, it hasn't. They're unhappy. Will I get another chance in this match is the question. It's a good shot. There's always those reds yet, but I wouldn't bank too much on those. Not a good angle on the blue. I've got a huge lead in this frame still, 46 points. This is missable, but I tend to get these on this game, and yeah, he's got an angle. This could be doom for me. Well, he hasn't gone into them. What a relief, what a reprieve. No fluke either.
Kyren Wilson, 19.
So one good pot here, and we could have a foot in the quarter-final.
No more than half chance here.
No! I've just missed! Would you believe it? Would you believe it? Would you believe that? I thought we'd got it in, and I thought I was home and dry and been hugely reprieved, but I don't believe I'm on the cusp of defeat here. That's not a good shot though at all. And these other two reds, well, again, been given another chance. So it looks like this match is going to be decided on a scrappy finale. And how good a snooker can I lay here?
Wow.
Well, I've lost a match on a fluke in this career mode back in the UK Championship, and I could be about to win one on a fluke. But I'm going to play the snooker here because I don't see the value in taking a pot on. I even hit the pink there. Just about hit the pink.
Well, he's a little fortunate there. Not what he was intending. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 1.
The blue's still on the cushion, the black's pretty safe.
That's the shocker.
Don't know what to make of this. You know? Could this be the end of the Players' Championship? I mean, this is just outrageous now. Like, it means we're playing rubbish. I might as well.
1.
Look, I couldn't say we're playing particularly great here. Good angle on the yellow to get to the green, which he's done.
8.
So yeah, I think we've lost. What?
Kyren Wilson, 8.
Flat out didn't go for it, but he's angled us. He has angled us. Oh my god, that is just like, why has he angled us? Why did he go for why did he go and try and angle us? Like, I know he's worked out really well, but this is just so tricky to get out of. Like, I wouldn't know how to get out of this. No, I missed it, and we've left the match on. Well, what a throwaway of a match this has been. That's cruel angling us like that. I mean, we did get one more shot, but that's just such a tough shot that we can hardly win. The game's like ridiculous for even thinking that that's fair. But then again, he probably doesn't think it's fair. You never know, he might not get the black. The black's still awkward. I mean, he might not get the pink. But yeah, I did fancy him to get it. And this is going to hurt a lot if he gets this in. That hurts a lot. That hurts a lot. I played so well in this match, but I've experienced a very painful defeat. A very painful defeat in a match that I deserved to win. And clearly played the better and shouldn't have taken a break because I was going so strong and man, I messed that up. I'm now convinced that I am never going to beat it. I'm never going to beat a top 16 player. Judd Trump wins a tournament and stops John Higgins' pretty good streak. We're not going to be playing the Gibraltar Open. Yeah, we'll skip that event. We're not bothered about who wins it. Selby. Tour Championship, we got Mark Allen in the first round, guys. Hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for watching. See you soon. Have a great day and goodbye.